And here it is, folks, the biggest day on the football calendar. The day when dreams are realised and shattered. The AFL Grand Final. Hello, everyone. I'm Dennis Cometti. Today it's the Hawks versus Gold Coast. Today we've trekked to the MCG. You couldn't ask for better conditions for finals footy. My ally in the box for this match will be Matthew Richardson. Welcome, Richo.
Thanks, Dennis.
Richo, this is what every AFL player plays for. What would they be thinking right now, so close to the opening bounce?
The important thing about going into a final is to not be overwhelmed by it.
They run on in full confidence. They're looking sharp and the crowd are appreciating it. The cheer squad's hard work is paying off. The banner looks great and everything is spelt correctly. Mind you, I'm the last man to ask. The Hawks are coming down the race. The look ready and raring, and the crowd are right behind them. The banners look great as the players get set to run through them. Two teams competing for football's biggest prize.
They should take their time here and savour every moment.
Richo, what's going through the minds of the coaches right now?
They'd all be keeping the game plan in mind and just trying to focus on the task ahead.
Umpire tosses the coin. Well, they say patience is a virtue, but if we wait any longer for the siren to kick things off, I'm sure this crowd will get a little unruly and maybe take matters into their own hands. The grand final is underway.
Today of all days, you really hope for a standout game, and this certainly looks like it.
McAvoy hits it, kicked in a flurry. Controlled by Martin. Dake runs past and gets the ball. Kolajasny in no hurry as he prepares for the kick. A risky proposition from here. He'll need a big kick to make the goals. A goal for Gold Coast. Kolajasny kicks our first goal of the game. Here's the bounce. McAvoy decisively. Impey picks up the bouncing ball. He grabs it on the run. They want to see this one even it up. McAvoy just gets it through. Hawthorn are on the ball. The Ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. The Rucks can't complain about that true bounce. Hit by McAvoy, gathers the ball. Mitchell handballs to his own advantage. Rosa collects. He takes control of the loose ball. Sexton picks it up. The ball in the hands of Lyons. Dishes it off to the running player. The ball's come out of the pack like a chocolate bar from a slot machine. Kicked by Sard. Miller, the better man there, boots it. Solid as a rock, and he comes away with a lovely contested mark.
Matera, he's quite clean, picking up the ball on the half volley. He's kicked it out on the full. The ball is out of bounds. Ablett slams the ball to his boot. A great mark under pressure. Langford needs to do better than that. A nice contested mark.
Richo, you followed his career for a while. Can he kick this?
I really doubt, Dennis.
This will have to be his very best kick to score from this range. 20 metres out. A 45-degree shot is not too hard. He just has to keep his cool. Goal. Hawthorn have scored the last two goals. Only one goal the difference. The Hawks can't afford to get too comfortable here.
McAvoy can achieve anything he sets his mind to. The sky is the limit for this guy.
Only 2 minutes remaining. McAvoy got a fist on it. Sexton slams the ball onto his boot, trying to get it away as quickly as possible. Impey, with his head down, running for home. Drifts wide to go through for the behind. The Hawks by 7 points. Make waiting for the man to free up. Hanley grabs that one. Bumps the pigskin. Pick up by Sexton. Lyons picks it up. A desperate kick there. Gets the loose ball. In the back. They should dust him for fingerprints. That drop punt works well for Flanagan.
Look, Gold Coast haven't been able to set up many shots at goal, but I'm not sure that's the forward's fault. The ball has been coming in way too slow. You can't expect your forward to kick a winning total that way. Wright boots it. Lynch gets the upper hand.
Going for goal number 1. Goal for Lynch. Scores are so close, every move counts now. The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Tapped by McAvoy. Impey is able to grab it on the half volley. A great effort. A taunt from Smith. Time drying up with only a minute to go. Like working in a telephone box. Look at him go. Oh, gee, just couldn't pull it off. We'll have a throw in. The ball has been thrown in. Big thump from McAvoy. Roost collects it. The ball mopped up, collected by Gunston. Takes control of the ball. Can he do it? The Hawks by 7 points.
Impey's shown a lot of character with his recent performances.
Great bounce. Nichols looked about as coordinated as Disney's Goofy. Burgoyne gets the ball. He handballs. He's streaming in for goal. Roughhead. He gets a free kick. He handballs. It's a beautiful angle right where you need it. He kicks it. Oh, what a goal. That's 2 in a row for the Hawks. Hawthorn leads by 13. Umpire bounces the ball.
The Hawks are just absolutely dominating the clearances. No doubt that's why they're winning. That's a mark. Matera getting into position for the kick. Matera with the shot.
The spilled ball is collected. Stratton kicks it a long way. A good mark under the circumstances. Sends it on its way. Marks. Crawley slams it on the boot. Nice mark there. Richo, your thoughts on the first quarter?
Some of the early nerves have settled down and the players are starting to play good footy.
The scores were very high in that term. Time to check the stats. Richo.
Marks are fairly close on the scoreboard with Gold Coast on 11 and Hawthorn on 7. The stats show that both teams are practically kick for kick, with neither willing to let the other have a kicking advantage.
Thanks for that, Richo. A quick break and we're back at it.
This quarter is important for lifting the spirit of the players during the half-time break.
Nicely intercepted by Mitchell. Sends the ball to open space. The ball mopped up. Kicked by Hanley. Coughed up by Miller. He's really a ball magnet. The ball's come out of the pack like a chocolate bar from a slot machine. Sexton kicks it. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it.
Wright has no problems mopping up the loose ball. Mistakes are rare for him. He kicks the ball. Puopolo with the spill. The ball has been grabbed on the bounce. Lyons mops up the ball. Mitchell intercepted that well. He gets his hands on the footy. Burgoyne finds the handball.
Roost in the back. Hanley puts it on the boot. A good mark under the circumstances. Nichols kicks it. Rosa over the top.
Rosa is a decent mark, although he really needs to work on his marking contests because he just isn't making an impression there. He boots it. That's a nice, strong mark. Barlow slams the ball to his boot. He takes the contested mark.
Henderson with the kick. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. Lyons puts it on the boot. Miller marks it.
He gets boot to the ball.
Looks like he panicked there. Stratton gathers. The ball is smothered. Tackled by Lynch. The clock ticks down with only 2 minutes left. Ruckman awaiting the bounce. The bounce laser straight. Nichols wasn't even close to that tap, and he'd be crazy to think that type of effort will win anytime soon. McAvoy gets onto the ball. Impey gets it on the bounce. He soccers it. Nichols made the awkward bounce look easy. He's got great hands. Burgoyne throws the ball. Free kick. Miller puts it on the boot. Marked by Day. His stab kick once killed a small dog. I'm kidding. The dog was huge. Lynch tries his luck along the ground. Nice goal from Hall. You get the feeling something big is brewing.
Gold Coast have been really predictable out there. They need to mix it up, break the line, start taking more of a chance, or this game will be lost.
Be decisive. Come on, be decisive. A wrong decision is generally less disastrous than indecision. Goal for Roughhead. 3 of the best. He's putting on a clinic. The Hawks on 7 points. The Ruckman giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. He has the ball. Impey has had plenty of it, Richo.
Yes, he's had it again, Dennis. He just seems to be everywhere tonight.
Into the game comes Nichols. Tapped by McAvoy. It bounced straight into his hands as if he'd just called a puppy with a whistle.
And we'll have a ball up. McAvoy gets onto the ball. Lonergan with the football. Witts gets possession. He kicks the ball. Gibson blocks it. The mark will be paid.
He kicks quickly. Impey, a good crummer, a clean pickup. Hodge throws the ball, free kick. Sexton gets a less than pretty drop punt away. Sends it on its way. Wow, what a nose for those loose balls. Witts puts it on the boot. The ball goes over the line. It looks like the umpire has decided it's a boundary throw-in.
McAvoy, he's just a real workhorse in the ruck, and I reckon his teammates really appreciate his uncomplicated approach to the game.
McAvoy punches it. The loose ball picked up. Mitchell gets the ball out of the pack. He collects the loose ball. Intercepted. Cleanly picked up. Hanley kicks. He has no trouble grabbing that one. Witts gives the ball to the man on the run. Kicked in a flurry. Well, it's half-time. What have you got to say, Richo?
This is a great grand final.
Richo has some stats for us now.
The Suns has some good stats, but the score is not doing them justice.
Thanks for that, Richo. 1 half down, 1 to go. Finally, the third term begins.
I'm excited and a little bit sad about entering the last half of the year.
Hits the running man. Impey has had plenty of it, Richo.
He is using the ball superbly, Dennis.
He's had lots of touches this match. Gets boot to leather. Matera got under it. Concentration comes out of a combination of confidence and hunger, so they tell me. Nice mark there.
The Hawks haven't taken many inside 50 forward marks, and their ability to nail goals on the run is what's keeping them in front of the Suns. May slams the ball to his boot. Rioli with a bump. Bruce picks up the ball. He lays off the pass. He boots it. Roughhead hits the post.
They may have no option but to kick it long up the middle right here. Takes it well. Kicked by Hanley. It bounced straight into his hands as if he'd just called a puppy with a whistle. He's a ball magnet.
Hodge has some great leadership skills, and leadership is about getting other players involved and being able to take it as well as dishing it out. The only way you're going to get respect from your teammates.
The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. The ball is bounced. Guided down nicely by McAvoy. Impey gets it on the bounce. Rioli runs past and gets the ball. There'll be a ball up in the centre square.
The ball is tapped. He gets the ball. The ball is mopped up. Rosa kicks the ball. Takes courage to throw yourself at the ball like that. Gibson gets possession, puts boot to ball. Sexton with a strong mark.
Boots it. His mistake costs him a possession. Very quiet by his standards. Kicks it across the ground. Bruce looking a real threat out there when he pulls in contested marks like that one. 45 metres out. Kicking from about a 30-degree angle here. Going for goal number 2. Has it got the carry? What was that? And it's close to goal as the ball goes over the boundary line. Trims the grass with that one. Hanley claims the ball. Hanley kicks hard along the boundary line. Impey, urged on by the crowd, prepares to kick. Going for goal number 2. Impey just manages to sink it. We'll be happy with goal number 2. Hawthorn by 20 points.
May's got all the makings required to become a great servant of this football club. I reckon he could become a 200-game player.
He kicks quickly. McAvoy, a good crummer. Punishing kick from McAvoy. Roughhead with the mark. Don't take too long lining up for goal. Invariably, the mind messes up more shots than the body. Goal. Hawthorn have scored the last 3 goals. Hawthorn by 26.
Nichols obviously loves playing for the club. I can't imagine him being anywhere else. He slams that on the boot. Crawley picks it up.
Nichols without a touch. The clearance by McAvoy. Hodge with the ball. Gets a handball away. Burgoyne racking up the possessions. Tackle, but gets the handball off. Here's a mighty kick of the footy. Hanley has it. Kicks. Sexton takes the mark. Sends the Sharon on its way. Wins the hard ball. A taunt from Miller. Oh, you can really tell he loves taking a contested mark. A good job keeping it in play there. Henderson handballs it to the open paddock. Martin gains possession. He has the ball. I haven't seen him for a while, Richo.
Dennis, he just seems to be continually choosing the wrong option. Nichols with the tap. Birchall gets it off the ground. Interception. Wright kicks it. He lays off the pass. He almost anticipated just where the pass was going and got there first. He picks it up. Hodge handballing to his own advantage. Sending it on its way. Puopolo hand passes the ball. Impey shanks it. I'll tell you what, Dennis, I hit the post plenty of times in my career. Hit the post on the full, there is no worse feeling.
Richo, what do you think about the quarter we just watched?
This is a great grand final.
That was a high-scoring third quarter. Time to take a look at the stats.
In terms of marking, neither team looks to have an advantage over the other. Both teams are neck and neck for handball disposals.
Enlightening, Richo. The pressure's on. It's the final quarter.
Both teams will be giving it their all in the last term of the season.
Sexton on the ball at the moment. With the ball now. It's impossible to outplay an opponent you can't outthink. Think about that. He has the ball. Ablett has the ball. He's a ball magnet. Langford gets the interception on the bounce. I think it was intended for Hanley. Impey delivers a nice bump for Sexton. Gibson intercepts the bouncing ball. Burgoyne runs past and gets the ball. Almost a touch of synchronised swimming about that mark. Minus the peg. 25 metres out. Roughhead, urged on by the crowd, prepares to kick. The Hawks add one to their tally. Goal number 5 for Roughhead. That could be the final nail in the coffin.
Roughhead's got good knowledge of the game and he can see the events unfolding in front of him, but he just needs to react a little faster.
Nichols picks up the loose ball. Burgoyne pummels him. Certainly that was not a hand pass. The umpire thinks the same and awards the free. Mitchell kicks it a long way. Gunston marks. Well, you've kicked a few in your time. Do you give him much of a chance from here, Richard?
He has to capitalise on his teammates' hard work here.
Hawthorn have scored the last 5 goals. That could be the final nail in the coffin. Witts comes away with the ball. These possessions just keep ticking over for Rosa. Nichols dishes it off to the running man. Sends the ball into the 50. Nice hands. Paul, with a ton of weight on his shoulders, he's got to kick this vital goal. Imagine a big one, but plenty of time to play. The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. Good bounce. McAvoy with the mighty fist. Burgoyne controls. The ball mopped up. Gathers the ball. Don't know how he managed to get that out of the pack. He wins the contest. Opportunity now for Roughhead. Roughhead shoots it. Chalk up a goal for the Hawks. Half a dozen goals in this display. Stunning. They increase their lead. Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. Effective hit out there. Lucky bounce collected. Now we've got a ball up. Good tap from McAvoy. Scoops up the bouncing ball. Swallow just got cleaned up and sent back to Neverland. Day has it.
Day has so much potential, he could just be anything. That's a mark. Burgoyne puts his boot on it. Impey takes a contested mark. We're at the 92nd mark. He doesn't want to take too long lining this shot up. Impey goes for home. A goal took the Hawks.
Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. Bounce goes the ball. Big leap. Archie controls it. Burgoyne charges fiercely with a powerful bump. Down goes Gunston, perspiring like a pudding in a pot as he lines the shot up. 65 metres out. It's been intercepted by the opposition. Lovely hand pass hits the man. He's a ball magnet. Out of bounds near the 50. Hanley is coming off. I can't understand that. We need to speak to the coach. He hasn't done a thing wrong all day, so why bench him? Well done to keep it alive under pressure. McAvoy receives the ball.
The Suns may not be in the lead at the moment, but they have been aggressive and they do have a free kick count that shows how great a side they really are. Swallow picks it up. He's blocked it. Passes by hand.
Not a pretty drop punt, but it gets away okay. Jams it on the boot. The ball bounced favourably for Gibson. The umpire to ball it up. Guided down nicely by McAvoy. Mitchell with the pickup. He gets a kick out of the pack. The contest, no match for him. Takes his time as he lines up for goal. It's okay to have butterflies. Just get them in flying formation. That's 2 in a row for the Hawks. That could be the final nail in the coffin.
Roughhead obviously loves playing for the club. I can't imagine him being anywhere else.
An easy interception for Puopolo. Concentration comes out of a combination of confidence and hunger, so they tell me. Puopolo will need to give his feet a pep talk for this kick. Steady hands there as he holds that one. Word is this guy is the most reliable kick for goal on the side. 15 metres out. Score for Hawthorn. This year's champions are the Hawks. I don't know who's happier at the moment, the players, the coach, or the fans. Listen to the roar of that crowd.
They've done it.
Disappointment for the loser. You can sense today they were overwhelmed by a clearly superior team.
Dennis, this was a really disappointing display by the Suns.
What were your thoughts on the match, Richo?
A tiresome, boring match to watch.
The ground belongs to them right now. There's no opposition as they take their moment to thank the fans.
Oh yes, they should take their time here and savour every moment.
It truly is amazing. They've been giving up to 110%. Every piece of energy their bodies had to offer has been given, but now all the pain forgotten as they enjoy this adulation.
You won't be able to wipe the smile off their faces. They will go down in the history books as the premiers.
That's all from us. Thanks for joining us, and thank you, Richo. See you again next game.
It's been my pleasure, Dennis. We look forward to having everyone back soon.